Hey everybody, welcome to Perry TV. We're listening to Ben Shapiro. He's live, he's out there. It's Monday evening, and let's listen in with Andrew Tate's charges.
So he's procurer for years, as she lay in the fetal position sobbing. And he said, "Bitch, look at the camera," and he yanked her head back by the hair. This is what happens when you don't effing listen. Tate said that that belt video was made in 2012 at the start of his relationship with her. That was the year that she turned 15. So I assume that when we're...
This is for educational purposes only. We don't support any of this in any way. Educational purposes only.
Out that Tate is a tremendous scumbag. Apparently, according to the article, Andrew has said that both he and Tristan have double-digit children. He says, "I'm the big gorilla. I take the fertile females and I impregnate them." Mothers were moved to their own apartments where they kept working on camera because that is what a protective and good father would do, is he would use the mother of his children to pose naked for other men so he can make money off of them. The brothers sometimes visited. Andrew has described meeting out harsh discipline, quote, "My kids obey me like effing soldiers." On his orders, his 5-year-old son would sit for hours in silence, doesn't effing move, doesn't say an effing word because he's scared for his effing life. He also ran a scam called...
I can't confirm that these quotes are true. It's for educational purposes only.
For a fee of about $8,000 a year. $8,000 a year. He promised to free the modern man from socially induced incarceration. It's called. Members learned how to recruit women into sexual slavery in a series of tutorials Tate called his PhD pimping hose degree. He used one woman as a teaching case, reporting on her subjugation over the secure messaging app Telegram. He said, "I've done this with over 100 girls. I almost sound evil, but I'm not. I'm a shepherd leading the sheep." Apparently, each brother had a personal harem. Tate called the women his wives and ordered them to address him as king. He also launched something called Hustlers University, which is this affiliate marketing program that essentially was a giant clip factory.
Hustlers University.
1,000 students enrolled to pay him $49.99 a month to teach them how to get rich. And by get rich, he means post a variety of clips for him. As far as that webcam business, he essentially would have sex with women and then convince them that the best way to demonstrate that they loved him was to go on camera nude. He says that he was making millions of dollars from these women. They bought fancy cars. At the peak of the webcam business, the brothers reported they had 75 women working for them. Andrew said more than 30 women had his name tattooed on their skin.
Yikes.
And he bragged about the fact that when he moved to Romania, part of the goal was to avoid the law. So, here's the big question in all of this. Why did they get away with all of this for so long? Why were so many people into this sort of stuff?
Definitely a good question.
Obvious, but it's something we seem to have forgotten. The Tates are sinful people, and sin is fun. Sin is fun. I know this is somehow taboo to say this. Sin has always been fun. That is the draw of sin. And this is true in every biblical text. If it weren't fun, people wouldn't do it. If it weren't transgressive, people would not do it. The sin of eating the apple was the transgressiveness. Sin is fun. This is why it's very funny. In politics, sometimes people say, "Oh, this person is succeeding in spite of their sin." Maybe they're succeeding because of their sin, because people are drawn to sin.
I don't know. I'm not sure what he's getting at with the sin, the whole sin thing. Sin is bad.
And we have to acknowledge the reality about male nature. Andrew Tate is, for an enormous number of men, an embodiment of what the worst part of men wish that they could get away with. Consequence-free sexual promiscuity, selfish consumerism, abandoning the kids, shacking up with all the cloud-chasing models next door. Zero job, zero work, zero consequences, all fun, all the time, all sin.
Okay, I think we've heard enough. Please donate if you agree that Donald Trump is the man. Thank you for watching. If you don't agree, leave me a comment. I answer everyone. Have a great day.